So we've just finished lunches and tonight is our community Christmas party. So straight out of one thing into the other. It's these events that they're really important to the community. They're a chance for the community to get together and reconnect. Everyone's equal at our events because no one pays for anything. And it's a great leveller. Well, if you start to divide people along the lines of cost, if you walk around this town, you see the prices of things and you can't blame all the traders. It's the rents for somewhere as beautiful as Dartmouth. But that cost then gets put onto the community, which they can't always afford. So spaces to get together are few and far between that everyone can afford. So that's why the CAF works. We don't mind if someone comes in here and they're really rich. It doesn't matter because they're usually lonely anyway. And same with the events. Whatever you book in the town, there's a cost to it. And although some people keep it as cheap as they can, if you've got 2 adults and 3 kids and it's even £2 a ticket, you've got to find the tenner before you do anything. And then there's food, and then there's all of the extra stuff that kids want. And it divides people. Some of the fathers of the kids who have finished work because they're on shifts, they're going to transport everything up to the football club where we're having our party, and the football club have let us use their space. And so the lads are all here to transport stuff up. We've got some of the young mums up there while the kids are at school decorating it. So it's a real community event. People want to be part of something. We do. For some people that are not near to family, it's very difficult to do anything when you haven't got the backup of family for babysitting or doing anything, where everything we do, you can bring the kids, everybody can come.
We are heading up to the Dartmouth AFC Football Club for our Christmas party. There's a massive amount of work that goes into this. Without volunteers and without the help that we get from people giving up their free time and everything towards these sort of events, it just wouldn't happen. You know, there's certain people in the community that don't have the access to this because, times are hard. People, struggle to find maybe work in such a seasonal town. Obviously myself, I'm ferrying things up and down, taking up sandwiches, taking up decorations and allowing other people who maybe don't have the transport to be able to get these things and enjoy themselves and have a good night. The volunteers themselves, again, they give up all of their free time as much as they possibly can to help organise these things, put things in place, organise the venue. As I say, the transport, like myself, I think there's 3 or 4 cars going up, taking things. So it's a massive, it's not just you can't just think of it as an overnight, oh, let's do this, let's carry on. It has to be in the works for a long time, and all people have to come together and organise it so it runs smoothly. And the last one, which was I believe a Halloween party last year, or this year, sorry, it was an absolute blast. There was hundreds of people, it was squeezed together, and it was a real good sense of community.
So the party is the easy bit, because weeks before it's wrapping over 100 presents, finding the presents, and because we get donations from all over, just making that work. So the effort that goes into it is weeks before. Presents for over 100 kids, is Summit as a small charity we can't do. So talk to friends who've got small businesses and things like that, and they donate to our kids for Christmas because it makes them happy when we send them photos of what their stuff has done.
At the moment, I'm just receiving all the food that's being prepared down at the community cafe. So I'm at this end of it, so people can bring the food into me. I'll put it in separate places, and then I will lay the table. So at the moment, we're just getting deliveries of sandwiches, cakes, sweets, crisps, which we always need plenty of, and drinks. Well, the decorations usually take about 2 hours. So the girls will be pushing it now that are coming to do the decorations. They'll have to be really quick because last time people were coming in as we were still laying up. So we've learnt from that one. So this time we're more prepared. We've done more stuff. We've got more people involved so we can delegate everybody to a different job. So it works smoother and hopefully we will be done on time.
Yes.
Blue tack?
Blue tack, string,
Paper plates.
Paper plates
on a shopping
they're all
So I've got to go back down to the calf because we've left some stuff behind, and we're short of blue tack and you know all them little things that you forget at the last minute. So I'm off down to the calf to pick up another load of stuff, because when you do these things on a shoestring and by, you know, kindness of people giving stuff, you never quite have everything you need, but we make do and mend, and it costs next to nothing, and how great is that?
I generally try and help Dawn come up with ideas of what she can do to bring the community together, which is what she's best at. Obviously help her decorate and just, I think I'm pretty useless, but she's amazing. And I think everybody does an amazing job, really. And it just brings the community together, which is the thing we struggle with in Dartmouth quite a bit. I think that helps a lot of people. There's a lot of people I think struggle with the way Dartmouth is, because obviously there's a whole thing of, it's kind of gone upper class, and I feel like a lot of, not the lower class, but you know, the ones that can't always afford everything struggle so much. And I think Dawn does a lot for that, and she makes them feel like they belong somewhere. That makes sense.
So, we're all good to go. 5 minutes left. Just time for a cup of tea. It's a mammoth task, because we don't just do this. You know, the meals have been going out all day. We've been looking after people at the calf and all the stuff, the support. And then in the background of that, we are also preparing for this tonight, which we've done. And we've got 5 minutes to spare, and some of the kids I can hear are just coming through the door. The way that a community can work, and not that, you know, with organisations, they have a certain set of rules to how they do it. A community can move and just pitch in, and you know, earlier we've got someone, I've got that at home, we could do with some lights, I've got some lights, and the whole community just pitches in, comes together, because it's theirs. And that's what's important in all of this, is that everyone involved feels that it's theirs and not being done to them, because we don't do that. We don't want to be like that. And Halloween, when we did this at Halloween, we were absolutely packed. We had a brilliant night, and I'm sure tonight will be the same. And these get-togethers are so important for the whole community. You know, this ain't just a party, this is mental health, this is isolation, people who are isolated. It ticks an awful lot of boxes. It's not just a party.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figure pudding. Oh, bring us some
When it all comes together on the night, it's just magic, and it's what communities can do for themselves on very, very small amount of money. A lot of hard work, which we don't mind, and a very small amount of money. During these dark months in seasonal communities, it can feel very bleak and lonely, and there's not as much money as around as in the summer, and it could easily go into depression, anxiety, all of that. These parties are like a tonic to our community. That's why we have them regularly, because you can't buy this. You can't. It's amazing. This community is incredible, and it's stronger together, and we know that. We have this safety net that we've built ourselves that no one falls, but if they do, we're there to catch them. It's priceless, and why wouldn't you want to be part of it? I love it. It's amazing.